Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have decided to go ahead and give Etsy another try for a few months while I'm setting up another website. Anyway, this is going to be one of the new items that I will be having in my shop. And I'm calling them flowish vintage journals, or flowish whatever style journal I make. Nothing is attached. Absolutely nothing is glued down. So it's going to come wrapped. This one is coming wrapped in 2 vintage linen placemats. And they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And it's tied with... Now, I bought this on Etsy, and I think it's coffee dyed. I can't remember exactly how it was worded. So that part is not vintage. But just about everything else here is. So these are fairly large, beautiful, beautiful napkins. And then I have put some yo-yos in here and some corresponding buttons and a package of actual vintage cards, and they have the photographer's name on the back. These are not Tim Holtz. Everything here you saw me do an opening from an Etsy shop, Ballot Maze, that I have purchased a grab bag. And this is even a fourth of that grab bag. Everything but these and this were in there. And it was like $14 for her grab bag. And like I said, this is not a third of it. So this is attached. This is the only thing that is attached is the cover, because you can reuse the cover. And it is a vintage, what do you call it? It's not upholstery. It's more like a drapery material. But I covered the inside on the front and back with another piece of the same linen thing that came. And I was going to sew it together and put it in a bag, and I didn't, because I wanted to give the option to whoever buys it. So each signature starts out, and there are 3 signatures in here. It starts out with a vintage city directory page. And then I have some coffee dyed paper and a 1905 time card, a handwritten letter, and the dates on the back of it. I put it in here. I put it in here this way because that's the way it was written, and if I had turned it around, it would have been upside down. So here you have a lawn schedule for somebody that cuts grass. And the reason I am stating this is vintage was the price. I can't find it now, but, oh, $1. $1 a yard. Some more coffee dyed paper, and here you have, somewhere this had a date on it. I don't know, because it's in a foreign language, that's why I couldn't figure it out. Franco, whatever that is. I don't want to say it's France, because that could be the currency. I don't know. Anyway, here you have a 1908 Columbia Shade Cloth Company, and I'm guessing this is a bill of sale. Institute of Understanding the Greenville Rotary Club card. And this is the back portion to 3 pages. And when I get to the front, I'll show you. And again, it's in here this way because I wanted the writing to be the right way. Here you have a vintage envelope from 1916. Here's another one from 1932. And the papers are for the writing, or they can be taken out and put into other journals. This is Michelle's Girly Girl Creates coffee dyed, and this is coffee dyed. But these are not per se vintage. This is a card from Germany inside this envelope from 1932. Everything is attached with these little tiny paper clips. The vintage book page, This is an envelope. I can't see the year on it. It's vintage, but I can't see the year on it right now. This is a Troop Leader Council Notes, which is also vintage. It was not dated, but you can tell by the paper it is. A postcard. I'm going to put my glasses on because I don't want to keep saying I can't see it. 1937. This is an actual portrait on this page. And I made it this way, and I'm calling it flourish because everything can be taken out and reused. Here's a vintage advertising page. Another one. Here's a letter from 1902. And it is coming from the Henry Diamond Syndicate. And this is in London. And it's a letter to the shareholders. And you can see it's that mimeograph paper where everything was run off on those machines. Here's another vintage advertisement. This is a vintage city directory. And it's, again, it's in mimeograph and some is written in ink. And that letter that we saw nope, this is a different one. Okay, this letter is written in 1903. It's a handwritten letter. And it is the center. Okay, here's the other part of that, and it's 1915. And it's the city directory that lists the towns and all the people that live there. Another advertisement. Here's the signature for that other one. An envelope from 1938. An envelope from 1939. This is 1874 from Baltimore, Maryland. And it's a receipt of the mayor and city council of Baltimore for $19. Here's another book page. And I put all of these in here Midori style with a hidden signature, so you can reuse the cover to make another journal if you wanted, but so that you can take anything out of here you want and reuse it in another journal. So this is the universe with Walter Cronkite, and this was him talking about fading films and photographs and strategies to save them. And it's really cool because this is the 3-page one, and it's Walter Cronkite. I don't know why I have trouble with that name. Talking about the future of film and photography, and you know, how did he know this stuff? It's really cool reading. I'm not gonna read all of it. There's the back page to that other bill of sale. This is the back page to that handwritten letter, and it's 20th of December 1900, and it's from Berry and Harris Solicitors. Okay, we're going into the second signature. So here is another one of the vintage city directories. No, that's the end. I'm sorry. Here's the beginning. You have a vintage photograph of an old, I want to say it's a house, but it's a weird looking house if it is. I don't know if they made duplexes back in olden days or not. Got some vintage book pages in this section. Music pages, school book pages, comic book pages, dictionary pages. And this is the Alberton Furniture Company at Lewiston, ME, and it's February 11th, 1907, and it's a bill of sale. More book pages. This is a family portrait on a postcard. More vintage book pages. This is faded, but it's really, a neat looking photograph of a little boy standing outside with a big old hat on. Okay, this one says 9:30 p.m. San Antonio, Texas, September the 12th, and I'm going with 1938. Right here is the date. Here's a large, very large negative, and it's an old-timey car. Old-timey vintage advertisement. I'm gonna quit saying old-timey because I'm old. More book pages. This, I don't think this is not a postcard. This is a family photo, and it has a name on the back of it. And why did people write in pencil on stuff in the olden days? This is a postcard. And it's filled out in German, and it went to Germany. And the date on this one is I can't make it out. I want to say it's 1930. Maybe it's either 1930 or 1950. And that's with some glasses on. So here's the beginning of the signature 3. Again, it's a city directory. And a vintage envelope. 1942. Here is a handwritten letter. Here's another part of that city directory. A 1940 envelope. Um, 1941. And there's a lot of these vintage postcards in here. This one is written on. Most of them aren't, but this one is. It says, wishing you many happy returns of the day, your friend Rose. This was not mailed. Here's another one. It was written on, so let me see if it was mailed. I don't think it was, no. I can't even begin to see that because it's in pencil or faded ink. So I'm not sure, but I think there's one for just about every season. Birthday, Christmas, I know there's an Easter one. Here is a, let's see, March the 30th, 1914. And this is to Addie Brines and Milton Mill UH. I don't know what that is. Okay, this is a 1941 envelope. Here's another postcard. Was not mailed to Will Zimmerman, but it is written out. And it's a Valentine. And this is 1940. Here's another best wishes one. To Elvine. It wasn't mailed. And this is another part of that city directory. This one's 1915. A 1937 envelope. This is a part of that letter from before that was in the front. That's 1901. Birthday card filled out March the 19th, 1921. This one was not mailed. This is 1940. And this is the back of the, I thought I clipped this back on, it must not have went on. So, and here's the back of it, which is, you know, half of one of these. But this will be in the Etsy store pretty soon. If it does well, I'll make some more. If it sits there forever, I won't. I'll just go back to making regular journals. Now how did I have this folded in here? Anyway, this is it. I hope you like it. If they do well, I'll keep making them. If not, I'll go back to making regular journals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.